So I decided not to move to New York City. Instead, I decided to move here to the Côte d'Azur in the south of France. Welcome to my new home. It's a beautiful one, isn't it? I like the pink. Also, these dancing fountains. Pretty nice. But wait until you see the views. Let's go. Of course, this is not my house, I'm joking around. This is the Villa Ephrussi de Rothschild. It belonged to an actual Rothschild who was married to an Italian banker of the last name Ephrussi. And these are the gardens of a beautiful villa in the south of France. Probably one of the more beautiful villas you'll see. However, I can't show you inside. There's no cell phone reception inside. So inside will be exclusive for patrons. Patreon.com/urbanist. And the dragonfly just passed through. But there's actually something even more important here. Look at this gorgeous rocking chair. I think this is appropriate for a bench review. I love a good rocking chair, but usually rocking chairs are solo. This one you can fit 2 people, or it's spacious for 1. And oh my God, it is comfy. With these immense views of the villa, the classical music, doing this dance ballet with the fountains. It is just gorgeous. Sun, no shade, gets a few points minus because of no shade. It's a bit stiff because it's cast iron, but it is very nice and it rocks. It rocks just a perfect amount. So I would give this a very good 9.4 out of 10. So welcome to the water dance done by these amazing fountains here at the garden of the Villa Ephrussi de Rothschild. Beatrice Rothschild married an Italian banker. She also came from a very famous banking family, as we all know, the Rothschilds. And she decided to move here to the south of France. I can't blame her. She made the perfect decision in that case. So this was built between 1907 and about 1912, right here on Cap Ferret, which is on a little mountain that has amazing views of the Côte d'Azur. And Susie, hello Kay, hello Chris, hello Rhonda. San, nice to see you here. Susie says, is this your Airbnb? Yeah, it's my Airbnb. Just casually stay in the French villa. Just like Downton Abbey, A New Era. Great movie. Check it out. Also shows south of France. They show like a different part of south of France. It's not the Côte d'Azur. Wow, I love these fountains. Hey, Rosalvo says, can I visit you in your pink palace? Yeah, I'll invite guests. Maybe I'll do a soiree, as they say here in France. Une petite soirée. That's what I'm going to do, a little soiree. Adam, how much is it to go in? 16 euro. And I just had amazing quiche with some salad and a pastry and some Earl Grey tea. Ooh, it was really good. And that ended up costing me 22 euro. It was pretty inexpensive, actually. I didn't get charged that much. Wow. So good deal for a very fancy dining experience. I'll post a photo on Instagram stories so people can see what I ate. Well, let's admire these fountain show and then we'll go crisscross around this beautiful garden. If you want to get access to the villa, go become a patron, patreon.com/urbanist, or press that join button on YouTube. that join button on YouTube. And there you can become a suburbanist and get access to house museums like this one. This one doesn't have cell phone service, so I can't go inside during the live video. So more the reason to provide it to amazing suburbanists who support the show. Heaven-bound daughter says, "Are peasant girls like me allowed?" Yes, the peasantry is allowed on occasion to the petite soirée. It's invite only though, but if you are invited, you can come. Oh wow, what is this tree? This one looks like the one in Puerto Rico. Ooh, clouds are rolling in. I like the little throne here right by the tree. Let's check it out. Peggy says, it's either the coffee I'm drinking or the fountain I'm hearing. I gotta go pee. I don't blame you, Peggy. I do not blame you. This is a Moreton Bay fig. In its natural environment, it can grow up to 60 meters. This plant is usually typical of tropical forests, and I think is in Puerto Rico, yeah. Or there's one very, very similar in Puerto Rico because I grew up with these trees. Its appearance is impressive, and its aerial roots once have ramified and transformed into additional trunks. The tree was planted by the Baroness Beatrice du Rothschild herself. And there's a little seat here. Looks so pleasant, this little seat. Hello, Ariel. Nice to see you here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. This is comfy. I like it. All right. I'll take it. This is nice. Oh, it's fake stone. It feels like stone, but it's hollow. Ruth says, please give the tree a big hug for me. This one is a bit hard to hug. It's a bit hard to hug. You know those friends that you have that are a bit hard to hug? Well, this tree's one of them. Tammany says, how's the comfort level? I'll give that bench a, that's a pretty comfy bench, I must say. I'll give it a 8.2. Peggy says fiberglass? Maybe. All right, now we're starting to see the views. I'm so hyped to show you the views. Hello, Mark from Manila. ¿Cómo está acá? Nice to see you here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my balcony from my new French villa. Here's where I have my coffee, waking up in early, making it with French press, having my staff do it for me, of course. I no longer make French press myself manually. I have now a huge staff. I have a private personal barista that follows me around at all hours. And right there is my yacht. It's parked right off the coast. Isabel says, wow, what a view. Oh, yes. Where's your yacht? Susie, it's that blue one that I just pointed the camera to. It's parked right over there. It's a bit easier for me to get down to my yacht from here if it's parked in the middle, because if we're parked at the harbor, I would have to get my driver to take me over to the actual port. But here I can just stroll down, have my other driver, the one who uses a sailboat, take me over to the yacht. DS says the weather is comfortable here. Luckily, because it is partly cloudy. So it is a hot beaming sun for most of the day today. So it can get a bit overwhelming with the sun, but luckily they built such a beautiful garden here that has beautiful shade. Ariel says, hello from La Isla Larga. Ooh, beautiful, exotic Isla Larga. Hello, Adam. Montboron is worth visiting, close to Nice. Yeah, so Nice, I think, should be around the corner around here. But we're right now at Cap Ferrat. Montboron, I think, is that one. But my geography here is not the best yet.
Ephrussi that I don't think like spirit was necessarily
Tammany, nice to see you here. It's hot here today. Oh no, Colleen says it's hot here today, 32 degrees Celsius. Colleen, do remind me where you're tuning in. Peggy, no worries, that is my dad tuning in. He also has the same name as me. Adam says, all you gotta do is look at the map. Adam, I'm not carrying around the map with me, and no, I'm not gonna pull out my second phone. Sometimes it's good to just guess. You don't always need to know everything. Tammany, nice to see you here. Hello, Colleen. Hello, George. Chris. Melody says, oh, how I wish I was in the south of France. Oh, Colleen, thank you so much for reminding me. You are in Cyprus. Ooh, that's why it's so hot. Cyprus is scorching. Pistol says, Corsica has a lot of great places for content. Oh yeah, I have no doubt. I wonder on a clear day, can you see Corsica from here? I'm not sure if we are aligned with Corsica in terms of our line of sight. Diaz says, this is open to the public. No, this is a private venue. So this is the Villa Rothschild. There's another Villa Rothschild. There's a lot of villas Rothschilds. There's one by Paris. There's another one closer to Cannes. But this was the Ephrussi Villa Rothschild, or Villa Ephrussi de Rothschild. And it costs €16 to get in. It's 35-minute bus ride away from Old Nice. It's very accessible. The bus ride goes quickly and is very beautiful. Highly recommend it. And once you get off the bus, it's about a 6-minute walk. A little bit uphill, slight incline, which we see over here. And you're here. So it's really, really cool. And look at these black yachts. They remind me of the show with Hulk Hogan and his co-star, who were like action heroes in the beach. I forgot the name of the show. It always escapes my mind, but it was a great show. I remember seeing it as a little kid. They didn't have a yacht per se. They had a speedboat that was painted the same color. Lauren, how nice to see you here. Lauren, thank you so much for the 200 stars. Fred says, I'm in Corsica. Ooh, cool. That's awesome that you're in Corsica. Diaz says it was called Thunder something. Susie was it Miami Vice? No, no. I'm talking about the Hulk Hogan show from the 1990s. I think it was loosely related or loosely in the same cinematic world of Baywatch. Because I think it was a Baywatch spin-off. And Baywatch also had their other official kind of action show too. Tammany says, I looked it up. Thunder in Paradise. Ooh, thank you. Thunder in Paradise. That was the name. Yeah, that was a great, great show. Well, at least from what I remember as a little kid. And Peggy says, so many mega yachts. Yep, yep. This is the land of mega yachts. Bika, nice to see you here. Welcome. Susie, nice to see you here. Welcome. Tammany says, yeah, you're correct. It's from the creators of Baywatch. Yeah, that's right. Lauren says, such a lovely estate. It really is such a lovely estate.
Cool.
Oh, wow. A little storm cloud right over here. It was blazing sunny just a little while ago. Lauren says, such a lovely estate. Yes. Chris, that's such a lovely location for a wedding. Oh, yeah. And cool thing about the south of France is a lot of these attractions are open late. This one's open until 7 p.m., which is amazing. Hello, Christine. Nice to see you here. Hello, Christopher from the Philippines. ¿Cómo está acá? Hello, Susan. Welcome to the live video. Let's see what's down here. Hazel says, I've noticed not too many people are around in the last couple of days. Is it not busy or is this not a touristy place? The Côte d'Azur is huge. And I think because of its immense size and all the different cities along the coast, the tourism is fairly spread out. Also, we are at the tail end of August. So I think at this point, probably after August 23rd, 24th, people are already starting to return to school, kids, and university, and also work. So a lot of those French people who took holidays down here probably already back in Paris or Lyon or whatnot. So a lot of those places are open again. Marie says, can you go inside the house too? No, the house is only for patrons. There's no cell phone reception inside the house, so I couldn't do a live, but patrons will be getting access to the house tour so you can see how it is. Whoa, okay. I wonder if it's going to rain with the storm cloud rolling in. Hello, Dolores. Hello, Vicky. Tia says, I think I just saw an oregano plant. Probably not. Oh. All right. Vicky sent 200 stars. Thank you so much, Vicky. I appreciate your 200 stars. Lauren says, the wind is picking up, so rain is coming soon. Yeah, I did not think it would rain today. DS says it looks like a tropical island. A lot of these plants that they use here are tropical. Then we see some Mediterranean ones like this one. Cynthia says, Villa French-sur-Mer is right next to Nice and worth the stop for the Cocteau Chapel. Gary says, look for the cows. If they're sitting down, it's about to rain. Let me show you the views on this side. Fortunately, Gary, no cows over here. Cow country, I think, is further up north in France. Lucas says, sheesh, no one on Twitch. Yeah, Lucas. Yeah, Lucas, thank you so much for switching over to YouTube. Susan watches on Twitch. We have a few people who watch on Twitch, but not too many. I am not a large asset woman who's traveling around, who's really cute with the selfie cam in this direction. She never shows the front of where she's actually traveling, just always this. Unfortunately, I'm not that type of travel streamer, so that's why on Twitch it's a bit hard to get an audience. Ariel, thank you so much for the 500 stars. I appreciate you. Lauren says, takes a long time to get those cypresses so high. Ooh, thank you. Ooh, we have birds circling overhead. Miss Lob says, but we love your assets. Thank you, Miss Lob. Yep, YouTube is more my audience. Marianne! And also Facebook. Marianne says, so green, so lovely today. Thank you again for all you do. Hey Marianne, thank you again for being a mega urbanist and tuning in. Caroline says, good morning. Good morning, Caroline. Nice to see you here. Hawks circling, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure why the hawks were circling. Do let me know, Miss Lob. What does that mean? Mika says it's a beautiful garden. I highly recommend for people who are visiting Nice. It's only a 35-minute bus ride away from Old Nice. It's the number 15 bus. And you're here about 35 minutes, maybe a little bit less, and beautiful ride. And about 5 minutes walking after that. Miss Lob says it means that there is prey on the ground. Oh, that's why. Cynthia, thank you so much for linking about the Cocteau Chapel. A few people have mentioned that to me. All right, now let's go and show you the other side of the view. But first, I love doing this. Oh, look at that. Oh, they think I'm gonna feed them. I want to visit Menton. It's close from here. It's been praised a lot to me. Yeah, let me know what's there to see in Menton. Can't miss a step there, otherwise your feet will get slightly soaked. Lauren says you don't even want to know how much those koi are worth. Oh, I didn't realize. And Miss Lau says, oh my God, maybe these guys are what the Hawks are interested in. Caroline says, another great shirt. You have great taste in shirts. Oh, thank you so much, Caroline. This is a Dutch shirt. Kay says this is an expensive fish. Yeah, this was taken over by a company that also runs the Nimes Coliseum as well in Nimes, France in 1991. But before then, when Beatrice Rothschild passed away in 1934, just 2 years later, it was gifted to the School of Beaux-Arts. Oh, what is this? It's a caterpillar. Maybe, I'm not sure. More, I love your legs. Thank you so much, Mermaid. Years and years of walking have granted me calves of steel. Caroline, was this someone's home? Yep, this was the Baroness Rothschild's home, Beatrice Rothschild. She married another famous banker, well-known banker in Italy, Ephrussi. I'll show you a little peek inside. Patrons, super urbanists, will get full access to the entire house museum. Pistol says, gotta go. You're awesome. Oh, thank you so much, Pistol. Wow, a lot of people came. Oh, it's because it's the tour group. So it wasn't that full just 30 minutes ago. But when the tour buses come, things get full out of nowhere. Robbie says, yeah, you should go to Menton. Cool. All right. Thank you so much for the recommendation. Let me know what is there to do in Menton. So there we go. That is the views of the garden. Look at these views. Wow. Camilla says that's my house. Camilla, we can see part of Italy right now. So those Italian urbanists, we're close. We're close to Italia. Yep, we can see Italy. Is this still on the Mediterranean coast? Yeah, Miss Lop, yeah, we're at the Mediterranean coast. The entire coastline we're seeing is all Mediterranean. Isabel says, sorry, stepped away at work. It was used in the film. Which film, Isabel? Do let me know. No wonder it looked familiar. Which film? Downton Abbey, A New Era, was a different chateau. That was a great film that showed South France. Isabel says it was the film Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Maria says, did you mention that the Ephrussi family are the ones featured in the book The Hare with the Amber Eyes? No, I never read The Hare with the Amber Eyes, nor heard of it. But that's interesting. Well, is it a fictionalized version of the Ephrussi family? Do let me know. Din says it's still Nice. So this is part of the Nice metropolitan area, but we are outside the city limits of Nice. So when it comes to cities, the metropolitan area is bigger than the city itself. It's basically where everyone who's living close enough to like commute there, especially while they're working on a daily basis, that's what's included in the metropolitan area. There's more specific criteria, of course, but in some places in Europe, the city limits are actually very tiny. Like Paris, it's very small city limits. So Paris, if you just judge by the city, you might think it's a tiny little city. But no, the metropolitan area is as big as New York in terms of population. Same thing, not the same population, but similar with Nice. Nice may look small as a city, but it's actually a pretty big metropolitan area, 1 million people. So yeah, we're still within the metropolitan area of Nice. Robbie says also Eze. Yeah, Eze I think is around this area. Right here is one of these mountains. Timothy, thank you so much for 50 stars. Sharon says, if my family's net worth is $500 billion, I'll have a house like this too. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. And the Rothschilds, of course, they have money beyond money. So it's interesting, if you listen to a few billionaires talk about wealth, there's one, his last name is hard to pronounce. He's Sri Lankan American. I forgot his name. It starts with a P. But him and many other billionaires have talked about saying that there's billionaires that you don't even know about. There's people so rich, via so many generations, you have no clue who they are. And they really don't kind of flaunt their wealth. And that's fascinating. So I think the Rothschilds definitely is one of those families. Like, people say they're no longer really in control. Maybe that's the case, but I assume they have a lot of wealth still stored in a variety of different places. Sylvia says, how beautiful. April says the Rothschilds control the world. They definitely did for many. They controlled the largest banking system in the world for quite a while. Wow, that's amazing. Is this a little island? Yeah, I think that might be an island. Didi says, oy vey. No, not conspiracy. Just literally listen to a few conversations with billionaires. Their interviews are on YouTube. They talk about people who are so wealthy you don't even know about them. Yeah. I'm not sure how you can prove. I'm not sure if there's receipts when it comes to these families, but yeah, there's a lot of wealth beyond what we know. Islam says Shamath Palapitiya. That was the guy. Yeah, he's the one who's talked about it more often. Hello, Camilla. Thank you so much. So everyone, this is the Villa du Rothschild. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me show you. Actually, let me show you from the front. If you want to see inside, you can become a patron, patreon.com/urbanist, or press that join button on YouTube. And if you're a Facebook supporter, consider switching over to patreon.com/urbanist. Okay, right over here. That's the front. Oh, Maria is mentioning about the book that mentions the Ephrussi family. Is a story about the banking families from the point of view of the collection of Japanese Netsuko owned by an uncle. Interesting. It's a beautiful read. Oh, Maria, interesting. Wow, look at that. 1,500 stars sent. Thank you so much, everyone. That covers almost the admission. So thank you so much. And here's my Tesla. I'm gonna go back down across the coast. Right here, one more time, ladies and gentlemen. The Villa Ephrussi, the Rothschild. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Keep being awesome and always keep on exploring. Have a great day, everyone. Au revoir, mes amis.